She scattered her charm recklessly within the wide bedroom, and every touch she left on her body was so unforgettable that there was no way to erase it. It was the hardest thing to lie to herself about, so she had no choice but to silently accept it. Yet, keeping it hidden was just as difficult. She masked it with indifference, but now, she wasn't sure how much longer she could keep it inside. The night before had awakened a deep desire within her, an unrestrained longing that surfaced without hesitation or second thoughts. Just being close enough to see those burning eyes, to feel that irresistible presence, to surrender to the touch that lured her in so effortlessly she couldn't deny it. And she knew one thing for sure. She still wanted it. She wanted more. She wanted it just as much as that night she could never forget. For the past week, the chaos of her hormonal cycle had been enough to push aside any thoughts of seeing that woman again. But now that her desire had been reignited, she found herself wanting to run straight to Iren's room. "Message me. Invite me over," she muttered to herself, then picked up her phone and unlocked the screen. Countless morning messages filled her inbox, but none caught her attention as much as the very first one. "AI, good morning. Did you sleep well last night?" It was the first message she had ever received from Iren since the day the woman had asked for her contact. She had thought someone as internationally sophisticated as Iren would have chosen a stylish English username. But instead she had opted for her Thai name, a simple yet personal choice. "Maple, good morning, I slept well." She figured that if she replied now, Iren probably wouldn't respond right away. Judging by the timestamp 20 minutes ago, Iren had likely just woken up and sent a quick morning message before heading off to shower, get dressed, and go about her morning routine. If she had to work on a Saturday, she was probably getting ready now. Otherwise, she might have gone back to sleep. Today was a day off for her as well, though she had loosely scheduled her time. With her family's business running every day, there was always work to do. The shopping malls they owned were open daily, meaning client meetings and unexpected issues could arise at any time. There were no pressing commitments. She planned to stop by the afternoon to check on the construction of a small amusement park being built at their expressway side branch. After that, she might go shopping before heading home. The rest of the evening would be spent preparing for an upcoming auction project. In 2 weeks, the list of private companies bidding for greater duty-free would be revealed. A week after that, there would be a formal project briefing and contract-related discussions. Once all the details were gathered, her team would draft a comprehensive proposal for the bid, ensuring everything met the required deadlines.
Balancing these two major responsibilities had made her schedule more exhausting. But she knew this auction would only consume her time for the next 2 months. Once it was over, things would return to normal. Even so, this phase of work was exciting in a way she hadn't experienced before. It made her heart race, both with anticipation and chaos. She unlocked her phone and opened social media to check the latest business updates, a daily habit to stay informed. The first thing that popped up on her feed was a news post, one that immediately caught her attention. A noteworthy encounter between a bidding rival and business partner. "What the hell?" she muttered, reading the bold headline. The post featured a photo of her shaking hands with Raken during the auction registration, a moment captured by the press. Alongside it was another image, one from last night, showing them standing together during a break. She had no idea when that had been taken. She had assumed the media wouldn't bother covering unrelated guests, yet there it was, an image of her and Raken caught in the background of event coverage. There was no point in making a fuss about it. After all, it had been a social gathering with plenty of guests. At least it wasn't a photo of her speaking with someone else, or worse, when she had slipped away to a more private corner. Hopefully, no one had seen that.